How you doing there? Dr. Nick Jensen here from Divine Elements, your hormone and detox expert. And yes, we're going to be talking about man skin today. Every year around this time, maybe late October, personally, I start getting some dry skin on my face. And it's really bothersome. And being a doctor, you'd think I would have figured it out by now. But here I am 38 years later, and I'm finally figuring out why women go and do facials and men don't. And so I had my first facial about a month ago, or 3 weeks ago, and I have to say it did change my life. It was probably a mix of not so relaxing experience, but mixed with some sleep. So I obviously went pretty deep in my relaxation eventually. It was definitely a wake-up call for removing an obstacle to allow your body to heal. And the reason I say that is because if we don't shed layers of our skin, it doesn't matter what you put on your skin, it's not going to improve it. Now, being a doctor and taking care of myself on the inside, sometimes I'm forgetting to take care of myself on the outside. And so what I learned by getting a facial was, yes, you gotta allow your skin to be in a place to receive hydration. And that's only going to happen when you start to take off some of the layers of dead skin that are accumulated over time, and stuff that you're exposed to by being outside and exhaust fumes and everything else. Being a man and putting my skin as not on the top of the priority list, I forget to wash my face properly. I don't know about exfoliating. I can tell other people they should do it, but I haven't done it for myself. So the facial that I received was nothing short of incredible. And I did feel like I was glowing for about 3 to 5 days afterwards, and my mind was literally blown, because yes, men need facials too. And if you get the opportunity, if you're thinking about giving something to your partner over the holidays for a present, don't be shy. Send him to a spa that uses some all organic natural ingredients to exfoliate in a healthy kind of way, as opposed to some of the toxic chemicals that we can put onto our skin. And that leads me to the next point, which is, we live in a world where we're constantly trying to use antibiotics or antibacterial soaps and things like that to clean the surface of our skin. But little do we realize our skin is a virtual plethora of different microbes that live on top of us, just like they do in our intestinal tract. They're all over us. And I encourage everyone to watch a great TED Talk by Rob Knight. He's a researcher looking at the field of the microbiome and probiotics. It's fascinating to learn that there's actually a different makeup of bacteria on your left hand than your right hand, depending on what you expose yourself to. So in this world of antimicrobial therapy and antibacterial soaps and different things, we are constantly shedding our natural flora that's on the surface of our skin. So instead of just killing everything, let's put some good oils on our skin, and we actually use a probiotic oil topically. So I'm going to get to my routine in a sec here, but I just want to hit the point home. Again, if we're not taking off the layers, the things that are causing an imbalance and are not allowing us to penetrate deeper into their skin tissue for hydration, then we're not going to get anywhere. Whether we're talking about acne or psoriasis or eczemas or just dryness in general. And actually a cool little thing I learned during my facial was she said the last thing you want to use as an oil base for your face is coconut oil, because it's just too thick and it clogs a lot of the pores in our skin, and so it can actually aggravate drying as a result. And yeah, I've tried coconut oil, and lo and behold, it doesn't really work for me. Even though I know it's good, and you can put it on different parts of your body, especially for exposure to sun and whatnot. But it's not great for the face. So I'm going to take you through my routine now, and I told you I had glowing skin for about 3 to 5 days, and I've been able to maintain that because now I'm just doing what my wife did, and that's she cleanses her face daily. Yeah, who would have thunk, right? So I use a great little clinical cleanser, all natural ingredients. It has some mild exfoliation, nothing too vigorous. And I do that at nighttime before bed. and right afterwards I use Skin Colonizer, which is actually the only proven topical probiotic oil. And again, there's no coconut oil in here, but it has a lot of amazing nourishing oils, and I put that at nighttime. And I used to just use this alone without exfoliation, without cleansing, and it would work a little bit, but it works so much better now that I'm actually removing layers of dead skin. And so that's a nighttime thing. You can also do it in the morning, but the problem is you're going to get a little oily looking, so ideally I don't use that in the morning. And then after, I mean, you're welcome, depending on the level of dryness or acne or what have you, whatever you're dealing with, you can always do another cleanse in the morning. I try not to, because I like the fact that I'm soaking my skin with oils and topical probiotics. And so after a morning shower or whatever, then I just add in my anti-aging cream, because I've learned the lesson that, you know, healing does happen on the inside, of course, but we also have to take care of our outside. And if you can use a cream in the morning, you're not going to be as oily for the rest of the day, and it gives you some extra protection, you know, to the elements outside. So that's my new routine. I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that I don't have dry skin all over my face anymore. I'm exaggerating. It wasn't that bad, but it was noticeable for me, and so I feel better about my skin. So that's just one of the ways that you can take care of yourself on the outside. And again, when you're using topical things, you have to remember, if it's not safe to eat, it's probably not safe to put on your skin. So start to really look at the ingredients that you're adding to your skin, and it being your largest organ, you are definitely absorbing some stuff into your body that may not be helping you at all. So that's all we got for my tips on skin health. Hope that was helpful for you, especially you men out there who are probably doing what I was doing, that was neglecting this biggest organ that we do have, which is your skin. There you go. Look forward to chatting with you again. Remember, you got to fix a cell to get well.